welcome to or welcome back to my channel. My name is David and this is David's Closet. Here we like to talk about handbags, accessories, small leather goods, all of those fun things from the male point of view and on a budget. So if that's something that you find interesting, please hit that subscribe button below. Comment on this video, like it, share it. If you have friends or family with similar interests, be sure to send them over here as well. As always, I'm working very hard to grow my channel, so that support is very, very much appreciated. And for those of you who are returning, who already do all of those things, thank you so much for being here. I am very thankful. A few little housekeeping things. Last week there was no video. I do apologize. I really wanted to get one up. I have one filmed and kind of ready to go, but it's an unboxing and it's going to be the last big unboxing probably for the year. So I kind of want to wait a little bit later. I have an idea of doing that probably in November. So I didn't want to use it, and I didn't have time to film because our big little girl, Miss Diva, she wasn't feeling good one day, and we had to take her to the vet. Luckily, her vet was able to get her in. We didn't have to take her to the ER, and we spent lots of money on x-rays to find out she had just eaten too much, and apparently something she ate didn't set well with her stomach, so her intestines weren't moving as fast. I don't really know all of it. Ultimately, she was fine. She'd basically just overate, and it cost me a lot of money to find that out, but she's worth every penny, so she's good, but it definitely put a damper on our day, and I didn't have time to film, and of course, we monitored her through the weekend, so I tried to spend as much time with her as possible, and I didn't have time to film then either. But it's actually good because I came up with a great video idea, because on Sunday, we did step away for a bit, and we went to the outlets. And I have a unboxing from Coach outlet and an unboxing from Kate Spade outlet. First, I'll tell you, Coach is not a bag, and Kate Spade's not a bag either, actually. As you guys know, and I've talked about this before, I don't tend to buy a ton of made-for-outlet items, and that goes for all the brands. Gucci, Prada, not Louis Vuitton, they don't have one. Coach, Kate Spade, all of those things. I tend to lean more towards made-for-boutique items. Of course, like my Prada re-edition, I love when I find a made-for-boutique item in the outlet. I've purchased several items from Coach too. Coach calls theirs the Coach Reserve. But Coach is really blending their outlet and retail right now, so it's getting a little harder to differentiate them. But I went in to look at this bag, and I don't remember the name, but I'm going to throw a picture up over here. And it came in a lot of different prints, and it reminds me of the Fendi Mama baguette, which is on my wish list. It's a bag I'm hoping to get early next year. So I thought, well, maybe this would work. And as much as I'm not a huge fan of the CC print. I think it looks a little too much like it's trying to be a Fendi baguette with that colorway, the material, all of those things. Though that material feels really nice and feels really high quality. I went in to look at the leather version, and I'll throw a picture of that one up. And I was not impressed. The hardware was very thin. It felt light. It didn't feel solid and Coach to me. It didn't feel luxury. It felt, for a lack of better words, it felt a little cheap. And the leather itself was also nice. Again, for the price point, I guess it was not bad, but it didn't feel high quality leather either. And I'm not even comparing this to luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Prada, Gucci. I'm comparing it to Coach Retail. Coach Retail leather traditionally is thicker, just a little bit more weight to it, a little bit more sturdiness. And I was not a fan. So I ended up not buying those bags. And also the price point of the outlet bags has increased quite a bit. That bag was $269 when I was there. I think it fluctuates. I've seen it anywhere from $249 to $279. Because as we know, they change their prices based on the week. And whatever deals they're doing, whatever percent off of retail they're doing. So ultimately, I didn't really like the bag enough to buy it. We did also go to look at the Halloween bags. My husband had a few things that he wanted, and ultimately he decided to get a small leather good instead of one of the bags because, like me, he thought, when am I actually going to use this? Plus, we already have two buckets that we love from a long time ago. I think it was maybe the first year they did the buckets. So we didn't buy anything. We bought one item, and then he bought a few other little goodies. So here that is. And I'll start with this. So here's the item he picked up, and I do love this. It has a vintagey looking pumpkin collage on it, And if you're buying one of these, I do recommend going to the outlet and buying it in person versus online, because each of these had a different face in the center. And on the back, you can kind of see the variation of the faces. And I just thought this one was cuter. It's sweeter. I don't love a gory, scary Halloween, so I think he just has the sweetest little face. So definitely something worth looking at. These have gone up in price too. I feel like, I think it was around $40. But like all corner zips, it has a story patch, a few card slots, and then just an open little area here. I have a million of these, so I'm not going to go into too much detail. But around $40, super cute. I am glad he was able to pick this up. I will do a collection of my Halloween collections, probably for my Halloween video. So you'll get to see this again, but we have the one from last year too, which is very different. And the last thing he picked up, because he does have a few bags, he doesn't carry bags like me, but he does have some that we use mostly on vacations, and he also has several backpacks for work. So he picked up a few dust bags. The Coach Outlet dust bags you can purchase, I think they're $5 a piece, and they are really thick. The inside is kind of a fuzzy, fleecy feel, and the outside is just a thick canvas cotton material. Definitely love these, and they have the drawstring bag. And then all sizes are $5. Maybe it's 10, I don't remember. But whatever, I think it's 10. It's definitely 10. Here's a giant one too, same exact material. These are way better in my opinion than the boutique dust bags that Coach gives. So we always like to pick these up when we can. And it was $10 a piece. I'm looking at the receipt. So that was our haul from Coach. As you guys know, I love those corner zips because it's a great way to get a piece of a collection without a giant bag that's going to take up a lot of room. Next, we went on over to Miss Kate Spade. Fun fact, Kate Spade is from the metro that I live in. Was from. R.I.P. I love Kate Spade. Now this item, let me just look see what I paid so I don't lie to you. Okay. I am pretty excited about this. So this is just a travel like cosmetic case, and it's made of the Kate Spade nylon, which I love nylon, you guys know that. The handle actually says Kate Spade with a little leather accent there for the tab, and then on the front there is a plaque that says Kate Spade. These, when I purchased, it was just over $50, $50.16 to be exact. And it comes in several colors. My store, the day I went in, they had the black one, the green, it's like a lighter green though. It's not a dark green, I wish it would have been. And then they have a beautiful like chocolate brown, and I almost got that one, but since my luggage is black, I did ultimately get the black one. As you can see, it has this diagonal zipper, which I'll get into in a second. The only thing I don't love about it is the zipper pull, or the thing that you use to steady the zipper when you're closing it. It does kind of stick out funny. So don't really love that. I have a feeling that's going to get kind of bent up, but it's fine. Heavy zipper pull. I'm so sorry. I just had a hiccup there. It does say Kate Spade. And then when you unzip it, this is my favorite part. It unfolds flat, or pretty much flat. The Kate Spade version doesn't go as flat as others, but when there's things in it, I think that'll help weigh it down. I think right now the fact that it's empty, but I love that it's flat, and it breaks it up into two big compartments. And this is lined in just a little bit more of a slicker nylon. It's not the same feel as the outside, so I think this probably is a little bit better for material, like, you know, wet things if something spills in it. Here is the tag. If you're curious, you can pause that. Again, this is from the outlet. And then in between, there is a zipper section with some stuffing in it. And there that is too. So just a little zipper section there for some goodies. And then the back wall has another zipper pocket. And it looks like maybe some brush pockets that run sideways, so you could put brushes in on their side. So that's interesting, and I do like that as well. And then on the other side, the front wall, there's just a few little expandable slip pockets here for other things. The thing I love about this is when I'm in a hotel room and I unzip it, I have access to all of my things here. I don't have to fumble through as much because this lays it all flat. And then when I'm ready to go, I just zip her up and she's good to go. Everything is in there and it's compact. It will fit in my luggage really well. And if I had to carry it, I could totally rock it like this, but it does fit in there very well, which is what I love. So this was about $50. I think today when I looked, they're $56. Still a great deal. Currently trying to convince one of my coworkers to buy one. I'm not sure if she did, but definitely love the look and feel of this. It feels really high quality, especially for being a made for outlet item. Honestly, this feels very similar to my Prada nylon. So for those of you who know me, you know I love Prada nylon. Definitely a huge fan of this and really excited to use it. We're going on vacation here in the next couple of months, and I will definitely use it, and if I love it, I'll let you guys know, and if I don't, I'll also let you guys know. So that is today's haul. Nothing super crazy, but sometimes that's the best because it's really easy to stock up on bags just because they're more affordable. I don't want to say they're well priced because they're still expensive. Don't get it twisted. But it's easy to accidentally buy too many bags. But I love to now I'm really working on curating my closet, and I'm really staying away from buying bags just because they're cute and they're more affordable because I don't reach for them. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next video. And just a teaser, coming up in a couple of weeks, you will see an unboxing of a bag that I'm very excited to show you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.